Shalom, all praise to Yahweh, Ba'Shem, Yahushai, Ba'Shem, Kakadash. Double honors to the apostle elders of GMS taught me his truth, and peace to fellow Akim that has their life daily, pushing his truth with sincerity, and the few Aquaf listen learning. Shalom. Once again, my name is Ina. I'm with GMS Detroit Bond Camp. I pray this video be edifying to the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans and Israelite foreigners scattered abroad the four corners of the whole earth. And once again, my name is Ina, and this video is on the great and terrible day that is nigh, and that's why I'm gonna name it. The great and terrible day is nigh, and you need to get with this, truth, this walk of ours, right now while we're in the cool of the day. Right now we're in the cool of the day. The day of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai haven't came upon the world yet, but it's very close. We're only waiting for a few prophecies to jump off. But but until then, my very first scripture is remember now thy Creator in the days of thy youth, while the evil days come not. Remember Yahweh Bashem Yahweh. His name means he to be, he exists. Remember his name. And you also got to kiss the son, Yahushai. Remember them names. In the days of thy youth, while the evil days come not, nor when the years draw nigh, when thou shalt say, I have no pleasure in them. Remember Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. Them names are important. In the days of thy youth, while the evil days come not. Right now we in the cool of the day. The great and terrible day of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai is near. And matter of fact, my next scripture is Joel 2:1. Blow ye the trumpet in Zion, and sound an alarm in my holy mountain. Let the inhabitants of the land tremble, for the day of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai cometh, for it is nigh at hand. This day is so close, man. We're only waiting for a few prophecies. We're waiting for the MOTB to be fully implemented. We're waiting for Jacob's trouble. We're waiting for a famine of the word. And we're waiting for World War III. And then while World War III is jumping off, when it becomes a nuclear war, that's when Yahweh Shai and the angels return to gather up the hopeful elect. Because we do this work for the elect's sake. A day of darkness, a day of gloominess, a day of clouds and of thick darkness. As the morning spread on the mountain, a great people and strong, and a great people and strong are those intercontinental ballistic missiles. Those intercontinental ballistic warheads is gonna, it's gonna tear up this planet. The scriptures say that over here in modern day Egypt, Babylon the Great, Nineveh, Sodom and Gomorrah, America is going to be broken up. The lines of confusion. You ain't gonna be able to know where Texas was at, or where Missouri, or California to New York. You ain't gonna be able to tell where Florida was at. Because these thermonuclear vehicles, these warheads are going to tear up this place. There have not been ever in the light, neither shall there be any more after it. Even so, the years of many generations. This day is going to, it's going to change the world. And it's going to change the world for us as Israelites for the better. But it's going to change the whole world when this day come down. You know, this is going to be the new high holy day. You know, fire devoured before them, and behind them a flame burneth. And we keep telling you that a flood is coming, but this time it's not going to be a flood of water. It's going to be a flood of fire, and this fire is going to tear. It's going to cleanse. It's going to cleanse most part the earth, because the Most High destroyed the world the first time with a flood of water, which was the cleansing agent. And he's going to destroy it again with a flood of fire. That's going. It's also a cleansing agent. It's going to cleanse this. It's going to renew the earth. Uh, uh, um, you know, uh, uh, um, a fire devoured them before them, and behind them a flame burneth, and the land is as a garden of Eden before them, and behind them a desolate wilderness. Yea, nothing shall escape them. And God, uh, uh, um, our camp head, Gabar, he always say that America gonna be a glass parking lot. This place is going to get tore up, and certain parts of Europe is going to get tore up too by them thermonuclear warheads. You know, uh, 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 um, and nothing shall escape them. A appearance of them as in the appearance of horses, as horsemen, so shall they run. And a this is going to be a terrible day for you 2/3, the elites, the heathen nations, you know, the Edomites. It's going to be a great day for the elect, and a great day for Yahweh Shem Shai, because like I said, it's going to be the next high holy day. It's going to be the day that the children of Israel get delivered out of the midst of our enemies and set up as the new rulers. This is Matthew 24:21. For then shall be a great tribulation, such as not since the beginning of the world to this time, no shall there ever be. And this terrible day is, man, it's upon us, man. And you should be, if you in this thing of ours, you should be in constantly of fear and hoping that Yahweh Shem Yahshua have mercy upon us, because we call ourselves the hopeful elect, but we don't. We hope for mercy. Yahweh Shem Yahshua have our name written in that book of life, but and we fearful and hoping and praying that that happens, but we won't know until we know we are delivered. That's when we know for sure. You know, that's the reason why you're always supposed to be in fear of Yahweh Shem Yahshai, you know, constantly. Because we don't know right now how or if we're gonna be delivered or not, because we're at the edge of our seats, hoping that we be have received mercy and deliverance and salvation by the hands of Yahweh Shai and the angels. You know, when Yahweh Shem Shai finally allowed them to return to gather up his elect men, you know. This is Daniel 12:1, and it's exciting times, man. We're gonna see angels fighting on our behalf during these days, man. This is a exciting time to be alive right now, you know. And this is Daniel 12:1. And at that time shall Michael stand up, the great prince will stand for the children of thy people, and there shall be a time of trouble such as never since there was a nation, even to that time, to that same time, that at that time thy people shall be delivered, everyone that shall be found written in the book. And that's the book of life. And in view of the hopeful elect, the 144,000 and one third of the house of Israel, hey, your name will be in that book, you know, and even if you go into the spirit world, your name written in that book, hey, you gonna be instantly re you gonna receive that fresh body and be brought right back, because and many of them that sleep in the dust of the earth shall wake, some to everlasting life, and people that did this work, honorably, and in the spirit right now will become back in the flesh during this time, but they're gonna have those spiritual bodies. And some to shame and everlasting contempt, and that's you 2/3 when y'all come out of the loins of the elect, y'all gonna be some y'all go y'all gonna be ashamed of what y'all did in past lives. Hey, you wasn't of that number, but all of Israel gonna be saved, but the first go around you didn't make it, you know. This is Amos 5:18. Woe unto you that desire the day of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai, for what end is it for you? And woe means destruction, you know. And and and, it's gonna be a day of destruction for a lot of people. Hey, the scriptures say the slain of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai shall be many, you know. Scripture just said there's no end of the carcasses. Hey, hey, man, it's gonna be a day of wrath, a day of judgment. You know, to what end is it for you? The day of Yahweh is darkness and not light. And it's gonna be a day of darkness because the thermonuclear winter of the nukes igniting is gonna make a nuclear winter where the skies and the sun and the moon will be blotted out. You ain't gonna be able to see the stars during that time. As if a man flee from a lion and a bear met him. You think that you're gonna be escaped, but there's always something there to meet you. You know. Or he went into a house and leaned his hand on the wall, and a serpent bit him. It's always something more dangerous than the next coming right behind another. A lot of you people do not fear Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai. Y'all don't even honor the names, you know, and give him his due reverence, you know. Shall not the day of Yahweh be darkness and not light, even very darkness and no brightness in it? And man, it's gonna be a terrible day. You know. Back over here in Job 10 and 2 and 10, the earth shall quake before them. Skipping down, the earth shall quake before them, and the heavens shall tremble, and the sun and the moon shall be dark, and the stars shall withdraw their shining. you won't be able to see through the atmosphere. To see the moon, sun, the stars during this day, because it's thermonuclear winter. It's going to blot out the sky, you know. And Yahweh shall utter his voice before his army, and for his camp is very great. And his camp is very great is some angels, man. And them angels been waiting to get some. Yahweh Shai and the angels been waiting to get some of this. Put in work on you, you know. For he is strong that execute his word, and for the day of Yahweh is great and very terrible, and who can abide it? And you ain't gonna be able to escape it. I don't care if you're of the elites and you go in them bunkers and all that. And I got video on it, luxury nuclear bunkers, and they ain't gonna escape because they gonna be brought out them bunkers, you know. And they're gonna be put into work. They're gonna be the few new slaves. You know, they only be reserved to be servants and slaves. You know, you know, it's coming, and whether you believe it or not, Yahweh Shem Yahushai, it's gonna change the world in that day. Man, and that day is gonna be so great. Skip down a little bit more, and Joe 2 and 30. And Job 2 and 30, and I will show you wonders in the heavens and in the earth, blood, fire, and pillars of smoke. And amen. Hey, this place is going to be a terrible day for if you are living through this day on this earth, and you're not of the elect or the 1/3. Yahweh Shem Yahshai is going to put the fear of himself in every living creature on the earth, on the face of the earth, you know. And it shall come to pass that whosoever call on the name of Yahweh by Shem Yahshai shall be delivered. For in Mount Zion and Jerusalem shall be deliverance, as Yahweh has said, and the remnant of whom Yahweh shall call. And during this time, that's when Yahweh Shai and the angels return. Matter of fact, I'm gonna grab it. Matthew 24:7. For as lightning coming out of the east, shining even unto the west, so shall also the coming of the Son of Man be. For whatsoever the carcass is, there will the eagles be gathered together. Yahweh Shai and the angels gonna be moving faster than lightning, to gather up the hopeful elect and the remnant, and save them from the destruction that's at hand, the judgment of the Most High. And that's when his glorious return come. Immediately after the tribulation of those days shall the sun be darkened, and the moon shall not give her light, and the stars shall fall from heaven, and the powers of the heavens shall be shaken. The scriptures say the earth shall reel to and fro like a drunkard. The scriptures even say a great earthquake. That's how hard the nuclear warheads is going to shake this place. You know? Even, and then, Slakia, and then shall appear the sign of the Son of Man in heaven, and then shall all the tribes of the earth mourn, and they shall see the Son of Man come in the clouds of heaven with power and great glory. And this is what we're waiting for. We're waiting for divine intervention to deliver us out of the hands of our enemies, and rescuing us before the great and terrible day of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. You know, you know, that's when we know who we are His. We are saved. We are the hopeful elect. You know, and He shall send His angels with the great sound of a trumpet, and they shall gather together His elect from the four winds, from one end of the heavens to the other, and that's what it's all about, man. You know, that's it on this one. I pray this video edifying to the hopeful elect, and to the and a what can I say? A hope Yahweh Shem Yahshai have mercy upon your souls, and you are the hopeful elect. With that said, a shalom.